Hello everyone, I am Pankaj Sareen. So this is the tutorial of Microsoft Teams. So how can you use Microsoft Teams for teaching? In this tutorial I will discuss all the concepts. So first of all, for login to Microsoft Teams, you need to type Microsoft Team login. Just wait, and then if you have Microsoft ID, then you can sign in from here. And if you don't have Microsoft email ID, or if you don't have any email ID that is linked with Microsoft Teams, then you need to sign up. So I have a Microsoft email, so I am going to sign in to Microsoft account. It will ask you your email and password. So just enter email and password. So Microsoft Teams has both the features, like some of you might have used Google Classroom and Google Meet. You can also use these Microsoft Classroom, Microsoft Teams in one app only. So it will ask you to identify your identity. So you can identify. As I have two-way security enabled on my account, so just wait. And then click on verify. If you have enabled two-way security, then you will get this option, otherwise you will not get this option. So just wait for Microsoft Teams. Now, so whenever you log in into Microsoft Teams, you can see the options here. You can see, as I have created two teams, SPN College Mukeria and BCA final year. Similarly, you can create more teams. Suppose you want to teach one class. Suppose you want to teach just an idea. Suppose I want to teach BCA second year. Then I can build a team from the scratch. So build a team from the scratch and see what kind of team will this be. Private, people will need permission to join. Public, anyone in your organization can join. And organization wide, anyone in your organization automatically joins. Suppose your organization has Microsoft accounts, then you can select organize wide. So I am going to click on public, so anyone can join my team. So here you need to give a name to the team. For example, I am giving BCA second year. Just click on create. So it is creating the team. Just wait for a while. So whenever you create a team, you can add members to the this team. For example, I have created a team for BCA second year. Now I want to add my students in this class BCA second year. You can add. For example, I am going to add one student. Similarly, you can add more than one student by mentioning their email here, and then click on add. And if you don't want to add any member right now, you can skip this option. Fine. So click on add. Then click on close. So this way you can create different teams. Yeah. Now when you click on any team, here you can see the journal channel. It is the general channel. For example, you have 3 subjects in BCA second year, then you can create different channels for each subject. Fine. For example, I want see here when you click on these 3 dots, you can see the options. You can add the member, you can leave the team, you can edit the team, you can get link to the team, you can get link of this team, so that you can share the link with your students, so that you can share this link with the co-teachers of the class. Even you can delete this team. Fine. So you can add members later on also by using this option. You can leave the team. For example, suppose I teach 2 subjects in BCA second year. One is data structure and second is numerical method. You can create different channels based upon the subjects. So I suppose I want to create a channel for data structure. Now what is channel? In a particular channel, I can share the notes, I can share the PDF files, I can even communicate with my students by creating a channel. I can communicate with my students. Fine. So click on add channel. When you click on channel, it will ask you channel name. Fine. So for example, I want this is a channel for data structures. Similarly, you can create a channel for your subject. For example, if you are teaching BCom, then you can create a subject of BCom as a channel. Fine. You can write the description, hello students. For example, I am going to write hello students. In this channel, I will share study material related to this subject. Privacy. Here you can set the privacy. Accessible to everyone on the team means the members which I have already added to the team can have access to this channel. Or there is another option, private, accessible only to the specific group of people within the team. For example, if your team has 10 members and you want all the 10 members can have access to this channel, you can click on the standard, or if you want only 3 to 4 persons can have access to this channel, then you can set private. Because by default it is standard, and then click on add. So now you can see, just wait, it is adding the channel. Now see, now by default this channel, this data structure has, whenever you click on the channel, you will see this window, you will see this type of window. If you want to share any file, you can click on this file and see. Just wait, as the Microsoft is setting up the files, just wait for a while. So click on this. You can upload the file from the OneDrive, you can upload the file from the other teams and channel. Suppose if you have uploaded one file already in another channel or already in another team, you can browse from here, or you can upload it from computer. So suppose I want to upload it from my computer, so just click on upload file from computer. So suppose I want to upload this file, application of stats. So just wait, it is processing. Just wait for a while, the processing will take some time. Meanwhile, you can start a conversation with anyone. If you want to mention anyone, you can type @. For example, I want to mention Parveen, so see, I can mention his name. Right, so this way you can, if you don't want to mention anyone's name, you can simply set any message. You can start a new conversation. For example, hello students, here you will see the application of stack, and then click on this option, send. Fine. So refresh it. Just wait, the processing will take some time. See, in the files tab you will see all the files that you have uploaded to the this channel. You can upload a new file from the here. You can copy the link of the file, you can you can download, you can delete, you can pin to the top. You can see the multiple options here. You can, if you want to upload a new file, you can upload as well. Fine, you can copy the link of the file from here. If you want to share it with someone, you can download, you can delete, you can rename this file. It is also providing you a storage. You can provide all the notes related to data structure. You can provide all the notes related to your subject here. You can rename the channel, you can rename the file as well. Fine. So go to the post options. Here you will see all the conversations. See, for example, I have sent a message, hello students. Here you will see the application of stacks. So your students can also reply here. So it will it's like a conversation with your students. If you want to send any assignment, you can send here. Fine, you can attach. For example, if you want to type something, you can add here. You can add a subject. You can click on here. You can give the formatting to this, or even you can see the options. Everyone can reply, or even you and moderators can reply. You can post this option in the multiple channels as well. There are plenty of options. There are so many options available. You can share so many files here with your students with regard to particular subject. Here you can see this file. You want to upload new file, you can upload here. You can upload a folder as well. Fine. You can create new Word document. You can create Excel workbook. For example, if you don't have Microsoft Office in your system and you want to create a file and send it to your students, you want to create a file and you want to share it with your student, you can create a document from here. If you don't have the Microsoft Office in your system, there are so many options. If you want to create a new channel, simply you can create a new channel for the other subject. You can, if you want to edit this channel, you can edit this channel. You can get link of this channel. You can pin this channel. You can set the channel notifications. You can delete the channel. See how many, so many options are available. You can create a team. Fine. For example, I have created a team for BCA final year. I have created a team for BCA second year. You can create channels in a particular team, and within a channel you can upload different type of contents. You can start a conversation. You can format a conversation. Okay, and even in a conversation you can see, you can set it who can reply. Everyone can reply, or who cannot reply. You can post a particular message in multiple channels as well. So सारे का सारा स्टडी मटेरियल एक ही जगह पे you can post and you can share with your students. And so if you compare it with Google Classroom, or you almost similar functionality is available in this Microsoft Team. You can create channels, you can start conversation, you can share the material. Fine. So next, here you can see there is one option, Meet. If you want to have meeting with your students, if you want to, like you, some of you might have used Google Meets. So in the Microsoft Meet, Microsoft Teams, there is one inbuilt option, Meet. Fine. So you can click on this option, Meet, from here. Fine. So just you can click on this option, Meet. So meeting in data structure channel, it means suppose you have added 10 members in this class only, in this particular channel only. you can have a meeting with all the students. Similarly, you can start a meet with the members of the channel. Suppose you have added your students in a particular channel, fine, you can create a meet. So click on this meet option and then click on meet now option. So whenever you click on meet now option, so it will, fine, you can invite the people to join you. You can copy the meeting link from here and then you can send the meeting link to your students, or you can invite them via email. You can invite anyone to this by email, fine. So you can send an email from here and you can invite your students with email in the meet option, fine. Here you can set the status message, fine. Here you can see the different settings of the Microsoft Teams. You can set the theme of the meet, fine. So you can set the theme. You can add anyone to this meet, fine. What are the other options available? You can see the participants from here, fine. Like I have added these 3 students in my class, in my channel, fine. You can invite these persons to join this meet, fine. What are the other options available? Here, this is the main option. You can download the attendance list from here. Suppose 10 students have joined this meet, you can download the attendance list from here. And you can also manage the permissions from here. You can manage the meeting options from here. Just wait while it is being loaded. So you can download the attendance list from here, fine. You can see this. You can see this option from this option. Participants, you can see the participants, you can hide the participants, fine. So who can present? Only me can present in this meet. Who can bypass? Everyone or people in my organization. So you can set the meeting options from here as well. Now see what are the other options available. If you want to turn on your camera, you can turn on the camera from here. And you can mute here, fine. So similarly you can invite someone, fine. For example, if you want to invite another student, you can invite from here, fine. This student is not in my channel list, so I cannot invite this student right now, but see, you can see these suggestions as well. You can click on this and you can ask him to join the meet. You can click on anyone to join the meet, fine. Now see other options. What are the other options? Open share tray. Now see this option, open share tray, fine. You can present a PowerPoint here. You can present a PowerPoint here. If you have a PPT in your system, you can browse from here. You can browse from the OneDrive, you can browse from the other teams and channel. Even you can upload from here. If you want to give presentation to your students, you can upload a presentation. For example, I want to give presentation on this topic, cloud storage. So you can upload this PPT in a meeting. And just wait while it is being uploaded on the team. So you can present a PowerPoint in the meeting. You can invite anyone to the meeting. You can, fine. You can invite. You can get the shareable link from here. More invite options. You can copy the meeting link from here and you can share with your students WhatsApp group, or you can share to their emails as well. Fine. So see, you can share this PPT. You can just whatever you want to present in a meeting, you can share. You can move to the slides from here. You can move to a particular slide from here. Fine. So you can discuss it in your meeting. Fine. Or you want to have some conversation with your students, you can just go to this option, conversation. You can write any message, hello students. Fine. And suppose you want to share any file with your students, you can share the file as well. You can see this option. Yeah. I got this option from this here, conversation, and see the different options are here. Fine. You can write any message, you can write any message in any font, in any format. You can share a file with your students in the meeting. You can see the participants list in the meeting. You can share the PPT in the meeting. Fine. What are the other options? You can, if you want to use, see, when you click on this share option, one thing that you can share is the PPT, and other thing that you can share is the whiteboard. You can click on the whiteboard. Just wait while whiteboard is being loaded. Just wait for a while. You can share the whiteboard also. Just wait for a while. It depends upon your network speed. So whiteboard is being loaded. Just wait. Even you can have the whiteboard in a meeting as well. You can, if you want to explain any topic to your students, you can choose pencil of your color, own color, your choice, and you can share any topic. For example, data structure. You can write here. You can share the notes in the Microsoft channels, and you can write anything. You can share the board. Fine. So easy. There are so many options available. Fine. So these many options you can get from the Microsoft meeting. Fine. If you want to stop sharing, you can here stop presenting it. Fine. As I don't have any student here, but you can upload the, you can see the attendance list from here. You can manage the permissions, and even Microsoft give you the suggestions of the persons that are already in the Microsoft Team channel. So see, there are so many, plenty of options available here. Fine. So what options can help you? You can present the PowerPoint, or you can present the board from here. Fine. You can see the participants, you can hide the participants, you can mute the participants, you can take attendance of the participants, you can see the conversation, you can share the file in the Microsoft meeting. So you can have meeting with your students in the Microsoft Teams. Fine. You can, so these so many options are available here. You can enter the full screen. You can show the meeting notes as well. If you want to show notes, you can take notes of this meeting, and you can share with your students. You can share with anyone. So meeting notes I got from this here. Multiple options, more actions, and then meeting notes. You can share a notes with your students. Here you can write, for example, you can write agenda of meeting. Fine. And you can add the sections as well. So this way Microsoft Team can help you. Fine. So in this lecture overall I have discussed how to create a team, how to use Microsoft Meeting, how to create a channel, how to upload the study material to a channel. Fine. So if you have any doubt, if you have any query, you can simply write in the comment box. Thank you.